conditional if. We have zero type, and in the like if or when, present simple, present simple. The zero conditional is used to talk about general truth or for scientific sentences. If or when you press the button, the machine starts. If you mix red and white, you get pink. Conditional sentence type 1, we use it for something which is likely to happen, can happen in the present or future. The form if, present simple. The main clause we can use future will, or modal verbs like can, may, might, must, should, plus base form, or simply we can use the imperative. Look here, if I see James, I'll give him his book back. This can happen. If I see James, I'll give him his book back. The main clause, in the main clause we use will plus the verb. If you want a pet, you must promise to take care of it. Okay, here we use must. If you go to the supermarket, buy some milk, we use imperative. Okay, conditional sentence type 2, we use conditional sentence type 2 for unreal or imaginary situations that unlikely to happen. It's imaginary, it's impossible to happen. Okay, here if plus past simple, the main clause, in the main clause we will use would, could, might, plus the base form. If I won the lottery and this unlikely to happen, I would buy a farm in the country. You could lose some weight if you want on a diet, but I know that you wouldn't go on a diet. I might move to London if I got a good job there. In conditional sentence type 2, where is often used instead of was. In the if clause we say, if I were rich, I would live in a luxurious house. Of course, we don't use I with was, but here in the conditional, for the second type of the conditional if, we use were instead of was with all the subjects. If I were you. Okay? Here we use if I were you to express an opinion or to give advice. It would be incorrect if we say if I was you. No, it's wrong. We can't say if I was you. We should say, or we must use if I were you, unless can be used instead of if not. I won't buy this car unless you agree. When the if clause comes before the main clause, the two clauses are separated by comma. Conditional sentence type 3, if past perfect, would, could, might, have, past participle. We use this type to talk about unreal or imaginary situations in the past, to express regret, or to criticize somebody. Look here, if I had won the lottery, I would have left my job. But this imaginary situation in the past. To express regret, when I say if I hadn't gone to bed so late last night, I would have woken up on time. To criticize somebody, when you say if you had completed your degree, you might have found a better job, but you didn't. So I criticize you.